Tonight on the Inner Sphere News Network, a mix-up in an order to the DCMS has led to the Luthian garrison receiving a dropship filled entirely with hundreds of thousands of rubber ducks, and a periphery merchant receiving a full order of Panther and Mauler mechs. Instead of returning the order, the merchant, one Bubba McJenkins, painted them all bright yellow and walked them knee-deep into a hastily constructed pond behind his mechoplex. He now insists that they are novelty ducks. We now go live to an interview with the delivery man.
Hey man, I was just paid to make the delivery. If they got the paperwork wrong, that's on them. I got paid. If the customer wants to paint them yellow, call them ducks, cool, it's his business. I am not getting paid enough or willing to risk myself to repo out in periphery. No thank you.
And now you have the other side of the story. Somehow, he mistook two whole companies of mechs for a few dozen crates of rubber ducks. Sounds like someone didn't check his bill of lading. I don't know how they expect me to stay neutral for this. This has been Wrathblade from the Inner Sphere News Network. Someone please send pictures the next time you happen to stop by Bubba J's.
Welcome to the new MARIK Workshop. This segment of the WBPL 76 is brought to you by the Night Owl Association, along with the Bear Digs Company and viewers like you. Why are you here?
Hello again, chat. Have some corn!
You just open it up and you rub it all over your tongue.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here?
Sphincterotomy?
I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone. Somebody quote that.
What could possibly go wrong?
Free Corn Thursday.
Like, so, wow, your organs are all fuck-shaped. What if we just stab it a little bit?
Fuck.
That unholy abomination of Yuletide terror.
Yo, my name is Exhibit, and today we're gonna go ahead and pimp my mech.
I would so download feet.
Stop fucking the magnets.
I'm not fucking the magnets. You're fucking the magnets.
What the fuck is Free Corn Thursday? Corn Thursday. So I need you to understand, audience, chat, fellow co-hosts, it's not about whether or not you can have a microwave in your kitchen. It's about the quality of impact that microwave is permitted to have on others. Take, for example, the common, standard, let's say homeowner, a semi-exotic category in this time, but it'll serve as a benchmark. Because in that home that the homeowner owns, we're going to put a microwave, and it will be used for, say, microwaving a frozen burrito. You open the door, you put on a plate the frozen burrito, and then you put that plate on
Does
another
it have
plate
to
with
be on a
robots.
plate?
Like in a circle. Yes, don't worry about it. Then you like bip boop bop bop bop. And then like it goes and you get kind of an okay burrito, but imagine, if you will, a world in which you had unlimited budget for the perfect burrito machine. Not simply a robot to scream radio energy into it until it gets real angry on the molecular level and tries to vibrate itself out of existence. Oh no. We're talking the entirety of the superstructure of a current modern day MRI machine, where you can put a burrito into the cooking chamber and several thousand pounds of metal will rotate around it, going roughly 70 miles an hour, going whoom, 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 as this monstrosity of engineering consumes nothing but liquid helium and electricity in order to microwave your burrito in 2 dimensions, not simply from one side as it rotates on a continuous plane, leaving hot and cold spots within, but from all directions in a continuous, spiralized, energetic yell of cookery. But no, that is not far enough, for this machine would only take so much power. At this point, you're invested. It's a lifestyle. You need the machine amplified, because it's not about having a burrito in the morning, like 2 o'clock, and it's just, I could go for a frozen burrito. No, it's about making it a problem for your neighbors. This machine, when powered on, will have the 3-minute high-pitched whine as the turbines come up, as the mysterious gases escape. We will have the warning klaxons. We will have the entire system set up with subsonic inducers of some kind. We will have, like, the pinball thwack machine of old, but writ large, so when you power it on, the neighbors will feel it. Oh, you live on an estate? Oh, it's 400 acres of pristine, untouched land? I don't care. We're going to make it louder. So when you want a 2 a.m. burrito, ain't nobody sleeping through that. And we're going to go just a little bit too much farther, where we're going to contract with your local municipal power supply, because they enjoy money, and in exchange for money, when you turn this device on, instead of the standard 110 to 120 volts at 60 hertz that the US market has become accustomed to, we're dropping that right down to 80. So as soon as you decide, I want a 2 a.m. burrito, you throw the switch, and over the course of 4 minutes, its turbines to speed, the auto burrito-nator begins to kick into action, and the local peasantry will know, not simply because it sounds like an angry volcano emerging from the mansion over yonder, but because their lights are dim and flashing, and that sum total of human misery will allow you to enjoy your frozen crap meat wrap just a little bit more. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to the new MARIK workshop. That's why you need a rich people microwave.
Squick,
Yes.
you just described a car-sized, 2-dimensional burrito dubstep machine.
Yeah, it would be like a spirograph of Angry Robot.
I'm not gonna let you walk away from burrito dubstep machine. You have invented
Barubstep.
burrito dubstep.
When are we going to
machine.
see that on Van Zant's HVC?
Is that not how they communicate with the moon base? It's just we need to microwave another burrito to tell them we're still alive.
And you're not even going to consider like the fact that we've like the burrito vacuum tube conspiracy. You're not going to talk about the transatlantic burrito trade. You're not going to talk about the San Francisco to New York vacuum tube attempt that used the heat of the earth to cook frozen burritos while it was being launched at the speed of sound, and how it punctured the underwater submarine waterways. That it caused tragic incidents and. You're not going to go any. We're just going to stick with burrito dubstep machine. We're not going to go into any other burrito theories. We're not going to go.
I don't
with
want to blow
thermonuclear
the
ghost pepper
mind.
burritos. We're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about the fact that a gordita is technically a very confused burrito that didn't all the way
take
wrap
that
up.
back.
We're not going to. I
is
am
its
not.
own beautiful monstrosity.
I love a gordita. I'm not saying I'm not, but if you look at it, a gordita is a very confused, almost burrito. And I'm just saying it's good, but it is still a very confused piece. I appreciate it.
It's not
for
a
what
burrito.
it is.
It's a taco that's wrapped up around itself. It's a fancy taco. I'll give you that. But it's not a burrito.
Like an ogre, sir. No, I disagree.
Next you're going to be telling me, oh yeah, the chalupa is just the burrito, but spongy. No. Yes,
No.
it shares a few similar characteristics.
You are describing
on the outside.
some terribly Taco Bell ass shit there.
Yeah,
really
I kind of want Taco
is.
Bell.
Yeah.
So where do you stand on chimichangas?
I mean, I don't. That'll get really squishy.
He's got you there.
Yeah.
I mean,
convection oven.
Okay, so I disagree with a lot that Squick has said so far, but I will say
Shocking.
I agree with what Squick said just there. Don't stand on chimichangas, it'll get squishy.
Yeah, just for
on this
insurance
point,
reasons,
Squick and
probably
I
don't do that.
stand as a united front.
Oh, Dux, I have a question.
Yes.
Like, if I use regular Scotchgard, is that going to make my boots at least chimichanga resistant?
I use for general purpose.
I would like
including
everyone to know
chimichangas.
I am fully cognizant of what is going on right now.
I don't
tend
believe
to use,
you.
I use spray on boot waterproofer. I find that it works.
I heard spray on
coats.
boot water, and I assumed that was some sort
Yeah,
of
sure. We'll go with that.
beverage.
Spray on boot water or spray on boot waterproofer. And I use that on my shoes because I want
High-proof
trudging
boot
through
water.
things.
Okay.
And yeah.
Hi, everybody. It's the new MARIK Workshop. I'm back, if I can be allowed to talk.
Wait, no, you can't, because what if the shoes are Crocs?
Then they're already
Oh.
waterproof.
Well, they're waterproof, but then your feet are not. So
That's
that
not
really
my
makes
problem.
the shoes
The shoes
waterproof,
are
but not
waterproof.
you.
Well,
But you're
hear me
still
out.
getting wet. Also,
Hear me out.
then you're wearing Crocs.
So next combination, Sci-Fi Channel original series, movie, and merch tie-in, Croctopus.
Okay. Yeah.
Explain that to me.
No. Hold on. I bet you it already exists. Okay, hold on. Parallax, you have 3 seconds while I type.
Okay, then I'm going to horrify everybody.
And that's time.
I would like everyone to know that the following is the fault of Mad Ducks.
Wait, what? No, I disagree strongly. I disagree very strongly. I disagree morally, ethically, and to the very fiber of my being. I disagree with everything about what is on the screen right now. It should not exist, even by my standards. And my standards are so low that you need an excavator to figure out where I put the bar, because I don't know where I put the bar. I just ramble. I come up with ideas. I lack brain mouth filter.
Plastic
but
felt?
No.
Is that
Plelt?
that foot
No.
boots or cake?
Plelt?
No, we're not in.
Oh, I don't want that to be cake.
I
don't want
refuse
that
to
to be
dignify
cake.
plelt.
Geth, no, we did not find Bubba J's preferred bootwear. That was an abomination, even by my standards. And boy, I set that bar low.
Okay. I got it off
It has no gold rims. It's
no,
not Bubba
hold
J's.
up. I need to find
I got it off the screen. There.
Thank
Is
you.
that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have to go through my saved messages because there is an image.
Damn you.
I mean,
Is that
better?
better?
Like Heelys?
A pox upon you,
You
sir.
made it worse.
A pox upon your Nuln oil. A pox upon your brushes. A
We
pox
will
upon
bring
your
out
wet
Parallax
palate.
Bot 9000 if this keeps up.
Oh, I do. Well, no, I unmade Parabot.
I
actually
appreciate
probably for the
that
best.
Parabot has gone the way of the big wheel, which is a reference specifically for my wife. Okay.
Wait, is the big wheel not a thing anymore?
Going the way of the big wheel in my wife's home growing up meant that something vanished and nobody said anything about it, and you better not say anything about it.
Understandable. However, hear me out, because I'm just leaving this over in the Discord.
I'll say big wheel for me was we threw a go-kart motor on it and put a jackhammer tire in the front instead. So
Perfect.
What the fuck
Those
kind
are
of thing are
poots.
you doing where your jackhammer has a tire?
have you ever done bar stool racing?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to
Quick
try
look
to get through some shit here because I've got 29 entries of stuff
Yeah, we
people
know.
have sent me, and that's
We'll
not
get there.
everything. I put some stuff off to next week.
Yeah, that's cool, but I need to know if that's like the human equivalent of electric football.
Yes.
I mean, I typically don't electrify my footballs because the extension cord comes unplugged when you throw them.
Wait, didn't Nerf have like the squeeze to activate nuclear football? Not like the nuclear football, but also not the football. That look, Nerf
There
made
was
some
a foot
products.
football.
There was
They
also a
did,
brain
it-
ball.
There was a brain
and a lizard
ball.
ball,
was a
too.
brain ball, yes.
Okay. BizMonkey has sent us this Conjurer painted in the style of the X-Men. So very specifically, this is very much a Wolverine 2C in the style of Wolverine.
Wow.
BizMonkey, please tell me you did a Cyclops like Cyclops, and I will be happy.
But like, does it have to be Cyclops? Because I mean, let's face it, 50% of the X-Men's is just people traveling or even time traveling to ruin Scott Summers' day. And honestly, it's even fair because it's Scott Summers and he kind of deserves it.
I mean, remember, 50%
Well, yeah, he's
of the
he's
X-Men
a heavy
make up
assault
half the
mech with
team.
command ability and a lot of weight. That's about it.
A viewer, Colin, who is responsible for the Socks the Cat robot, has sent us a couple of FDM miniatures he printed. Frankly, for FDM, I feel like this turned out pretty well on the print. Like, it's never quite going to be resin. But for FDM...
No, but I mean, that's certainly, like, bring it out on the tabletop. You're going to have a good time.
Like, this is his D&D group. So, he's he sent this in to us. This is the D&D party. Yeah, he also had an update on us for the robot. I will have that next week because, like I said, this is 29 entries, and I winnowed this down a little bit.
Okay, so what's not included?
Stuff for next week.
Can you prove that?
I'm not going to. Grimo sent
But
us,
can you?
like, a fucking company of... Hey, look, there's like a Shrike or something with a partial wing. I didn't see that before. But
I think that's a mouse.
You're a mouse.
Wait, what?
Shut up. Maybe it's an ion sparrow. There are two of them, and they're about the size of that javelin.
Are we talking about the keyboard?
You're right. That's a butcher bird. You got that right.
Okay, there we go.
They keep using words I don't understand.
That's okay.
There's a thug. Just settle for knowing that there's a thug.
There's a thug and a cyclops.
Right, but I don't care about the Cyclops. There's a thug there.
Well, there's a Daishi.
I know, but there's a thug.
Okay, there's a
God,
thug.
this is like shopping on Amazon.
Viewers like you also liked the gargoyle. No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
But if we tell you that, you might buy one.
That's true. May sent us some Lego birds. Burb, comma,
Oh,
nice.
Lego.
Burb.
Did you know that the Lego burb is the word? Thank you. I'm here all night.
Is it the Lego word?
Yes,
We
Lego
have
burb is Lego
actually
word.
we have 4 burbs tonight. So here are the other 3.
Oh,
Yeah, explain burbs. They're delightful and I love them.
It is actually really awesome.
What is the weird one in back that looks slightly out of place?
That would be
It's a orb.
that would be the Xbox controller bird.
Ah, yes.
That does make sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Squick, I searched for crocodile octopus hybrid movie, and all I got was Sharktopus. So I think we have.
There's
potential here.
Sharktopus, but you can't have like tie-in footwear with Sharktopus.
Now I don't know
What
what
i-
the hell this is. Somebody's going to have to explain this.
Yeah, like that one has a Gundam shield. So like, what is?
So those
Also-
are Tau Crisis suits that someone wanted in the paint scheme of Spartans from Halo.
Do I have to open the note card? Is that a Warhammer thing? Did I learn
Don't worry
that?
about it.
It's a Warhammer thing, but it applies to your Tau or Weebs _.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tower Weebs is underlined on the note card. I was told explicitly to underline that, and that has been only reinforced every time I've read the list.
It's true.
I want to know where the Eardangus array first started, because it's become a staple of just visual design for certain mecha. Across multiple franchises.
I can definitely draw a line back to Macross on that.
Yeah, but did Macross start it?
Well, I mean, there's not a lot of shit before Macross. You've got
There's got to be stuff.
There's
before
Mobile
Macross.
Suit Gundam, and there's
There's
Armored
nothing
Suit.
before Macross except for Mobile Suit.
I didn't say there was anything. I said there's not much. So there's Mobile Suit Gundam, like 1978, and I think Armored Soldier Votom is roughly concurrent with Macross.
I have to
That
go.
Gigantor.
I have to go AFK for a
Gigantor, the
second.
giant robot. Yes.
Gigantor is best old school robot. I have to go AFK for a second because the weather just made things go sideways at great speed.
Oh, that's not good.
Bear with me.
I think there might be a witch
there's-
riding a bicycle outside of his window.
No, if there's a bear with him, then we got new problems.
Oh no.
Wait, unless it's Diggs, then everything's cool.
Well, what if it's Gummy?
And that's probably fine, but then we have additional questions. Diggs has kind of that Jack Black thing going where he can just appear and it's like, yay, it's Diggs.
Vectron, the same guy did Votoms and Fist of the Sun Dugram.
Good lord, that's some discrepancy of scale.
No, it's not. Those are
No,
to
I
scale
mean,
with
just
each
like,
other.
these are all of the normal size dudes, and this is Chungus Thrustmaster
There you go.
4000.
And there's a Kodiak behind him.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah, Kodiak is-
I think I have that exact 3D printed paint rack sitting by my desk.
Oh yes, you do. I believe.
I don't know where those came from. Also, I have excellent news.
Was it Diggs?
No.
Oh, okay, then
Only
who was the bear?
Things. No, I was gonna say the excellent news is things are only like 50% sideways outside.
Oh, good.
You know.
Okay,
in case you're
okay.
wondering.
Mo, by the way, for those of you that are joining us tonight,
Oh, yeah, we should probably do introductions.
Parallax, Squick, Mad Ducks, and some dude we found on the street.
We did.
Howdy, y'all.
That would be OK Mo of the Black Pants Legion. Mo, what the hell is this?
That
A moving violation.
I mean, you are right. It
I
is
believe
split
that's
the
a
lanes.
Steiner unit paint job that someone had to pick out for me because I couldn't decide what to paint. But I believe that is one of your new models that you did of the Avatar Omnimech.
That's right.
Avatar.
The Avatar. That's
And
what we're calling
first
it
of all,
now.
sir, I said Arcturian, not necessarily Steiner, which is
That is
Steiner,
Arctur. He
therefore-
did paint it Arcturan.
Yes, I know.
It has tiger stripes and everything.
I'm just
Wait,
being
wasn't that the villain from StarCraft?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Arcturan
Let's-
Minsk. That's it.
Let's take a mini $100 microphone apart.
So for those of you that are wondering, yes, I did make an avatar, and there are 4 variants of it. So it is.
Well, there's your problem right there.
It is on what? What did you do?
It's broke.
Oh, okay.
Define broke. Did you find an unsoldered pad?
I did not find an unsoldered pad. I found a boot that is cracked, and a circuit board that it's supposed to be attached to.
That seems less than
and-
good.
It's okay. I have a glue gun, and I'm stupid.
Before we
I have
resort to
a
that,
gun to put it back together.
Shush. I got this. I can rebuild it. I have the technology.
Ducks,
What?
before you jump in with a glue gun, oh my god.
What?
It hasn't heated
I'm attempting
up
to
yet.
consult documentation.
Okay, Mo, what are these sand-colored? Actually, these are all out of the same force pack, aren't they?
They might be.
I think they are.
I think
The grasshopper might be from a different pack.
Yeah, like the grasshopper. I know I pulled that over. I got that out of a blind box when I did the Operation Reunification thing.
Okay.
But I may have actually accidentally done a force pack. But yeah, it's a cataphract, bushwhacker, grasshopper, axeman. That I think that's the Gouda portion of the charcuterie lance.
There you go. And I like your stage. I should print one of those.
Yes,
it's a nice little stage. And then same stage, different mechs here. I've got a Black Knight, Marauder, a Jumping Thunderbolt, and I don't know what number 2 there is.
That would be a guillotine.
A guillotine.
It has the angriest belly button.
It does. Well, wait until you see what I have next, because it also has very angry belly.
Squeak chick to holler.
Okay,
I definitely need to get the details on that.
Morgana has sent us this, and frankly, I don't know what this is, but it looks angry as hell. It's very Gargant. It's very Warhammer Sigmar Gargant.
Oh, is this the dude who's going to get the cowboy Crocs?
Yes. They're going to fit a little
It
weird.
goes with his wolf skin paladron.
Since he's got those digitigrade legs, they're going to fit him a little odd, but that's okay.
Well, that's why you got to use the Crocs, because it's
they're
a more
flexy.
flexible material.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, those toenails are going to stick right out those little holes. They'll be filled. Perfect.
Exactly. Now, I want you all to look at this. This is some kind of ogre or small giant or something like that. He's a very big dude. How big is that wolf pelt?
7.
Well, that's 2. Or is that a split skull?
I mean, that skull is enormous. There's more than one pelt on his back, but that skull, look at the size of that skull. It's bigger than his skull.
I mean, maybe he downloaded more Skull.
Could be.
At downloadmostskull.com.
It's a very popular location.
Downloadextraskull.com. Okay.
Squig
Josh,
check
I'm
the holler.
sending-
I think I
yeah,
can pick this. I think I can rebuild this. I have the technology.
I believe you can. This teardown also features a couple extra pieces that may be of use, because I believe he's using a 3D printed object as a centering tool for the reassembly.
No, that is a Procaster.
I
that
thought
is a
that's
different-
what you were running.
I have a Broadcaster.
God damn it. Okay.
No.
moment.
Hey, it's quick. I'm putting it back together. Don't worry about it. Stop.
No, I will internet this, and then I will find out why it explode when put in backwards, and you'll be like, yeah, I already knew that.
Okay, so this one came from a viewer that labeled themselves as no name, and they were recommended
Is that their
to
name
us
or
by.
description?
Yes, that might be their gender. This was recommended to us by UNC Samurai. So this is a series of, it appears to be renders of Lego builds of mechs. So I'm assuming that somewhere out there exist the plans for a Centurion. Yes, also the Death Star. But this appears to be a Centurion, the Chimera that Mad Ducks was excited about during the intro, a Cyclops.
Oh, man. It looks like some of them have also working joints. That's a first.
Yeah, it's a hell of a these appear to use Technics parts, so yes, it's a Cyclops. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure what this one is. With the missiles on its back and the backward joint legs, and yeah, I'm just not sure on this one. It's cool.
Not a penetrator.
No, it's not not with the missiles.
Oh.
I saw that one on Robot Jocks, the movie from the 80s.
That must have been it. I'm also not sure what this
extra
one is.
leggy Ed 209.
This one might be a Dragonfly or Viper, depending on how you vote.
Pack Hunter.
Pack Hunter doesn't have that kind of.
Oh,
Pack Hunter has regular legs.
I'm going to call it Francis.
Oh, what's the other one that has the heavy laser for its right torso and 2 small ones on its chest? A Solitaire?
I don't know.
That sounds like a bad decisions.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
So
with the little fins, I'm feeling Dragonfly, but
yeah,
because of the way the image has go back from the jumping 90s clip art.
You leave the Hunchback alone. Somebody is positing it's the Star Slayer. No, the Star Slayer only has one arm.
No, I'm going to say this is also a Hunchback, but it's the disco back, and all of the lasers are now one laser.
But legs and cockpit, I really...
Yeah, so it's a periphery model.
You're a periphery model.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Okay.
But no, because of the
what
way...
the Hellfire started as.
Because of the way the medium compresses three-dimensional space into 2, I spent like the last 5 minutes trying to figure out why this robot was holding a tambourine.
I see it now. I can't see it.
It's
curse you, Squick.
Hunchback.
I'm helping.
It's the Volkswagen Golf Harlequin Hunchback. Actually, it doesn't have enough green on it to be that, but that's what I'm going with.
It has, thanks to that windshield there, a very agromech look, and I appreciate that.
You know,
like a
it
very
kind of does.
excited John Deere tractor.
Yeah. It's the wrong color, but I'm going to say New Holland then. There's
It
more.
is a very excited tractor.
Yeah.
Well, if it's from New Holland, wouldn't that make it a Hollander?
No, unfortunately.
Also, is it liquid propane powered? Because if the answer is yes, I am very happy.
What if it's methane powered?
Just rip ass to kick ass?
Well, it does have the tank on its back.
All right, we need everyone in the colony to fart as hard as they can into this device. The pirates are coming, and the machine does not have the power to fight them off.
I'd like to make the point that this is amazing and I love it.
It is, but I do want to call out the knee joints on the last one as being just really neat.
Well, I mean, this one has knee joints too.
This one does, but it doesn't have the double knee joint.
Well, that's true.
It's the flex ankles.
Flankles.
Flankles. Everyone, this one has flankles.
Hey, Squick.
Hello.
I made it work. However, there is absolutely no shock absorption whatsoever. So even bumping it, it just blah, 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 blah.
For some reason, UNC Samurai is calling out the fact that this model number on this, 42064, indicates that this would be a gift with purchase. I don't know shit about Lego codes.
How do you even know that?
Legos. Wait, no, that sounds like code for testicles, but square.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that don't make it right. Or good.
So
Shadow
I went to
Cat.
the internet. That doesn't look like a cat at all.
Oh, okay, that makes
It doesn't
more
look
sense.
like a cat. But it
No,
also
that looks
looks
like- That looks like X1 Alpha.
And the cab looks like a John Deere.
Honk.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this last one, I'm not sure what the hell this last one is. I think they made it up. But
I mean, it's cool as hell. Oh, it's perhaps some sort of annoyed
Annoyed.
the Huntsman?
I think it's an angry ferret. Or
this is Vectron. That's a Rakshasa.
I like Evil
No,
Stu. Evil Stu is asking, testicles aren't supposed to be square?
Your results may vary. No, that is cool as hell. I love what they've done with the missile tubes there.
Mhm.
And more than anything else, I appreciate that they actually put in 20.
They did, in fact, have four
Instead
rows
of-
of 5 on either side.
Yeah, instead
It's
of just
those
the
little
arbitrary
details.
number that keep getting added to everything else.
Hey, Squick, do you know what this one is? I'm waiting.
Greg.
I'm waiting on Twitch to update. Do you know what this is?
Ost Scout.
No,
My money's on Uziel.
Look, it's
Ooh, Wooziel.
Happy Nipples Roboman.
that's the Uwooziel.
Oh my god.
Yep. And Squick, I
Amra,
have
you've
shock
made me
mounts at
eternally
work.
happy.
Squick, I have shock mounts at work, but they don't fit this model because it has the little bumply bit.
Samurai has made
The
the
fuck is the little bumbly
Uwooziel.
bit?
The bumply bit.
Now, there's also a normal Uziel that doesn't have the eyes on it, but also Uwooziel.
Then just give it the clamp.
Give it the clamps.
Like, Dux, you're way too upscale with your fancy thing. Like, give it the weird bullshit clamp.
Ed Gauss in chat is demanding that you woo the Uwooziel.
My Grabthar's hammer, it is seduced.
Ooh woo, but angry. Somewhere I still got that. And then
Sound like
Wilf,
pissed off Owl.
Wilf has sent us according to the booklet back there, it's the TIE Interceptor. Actually, that's pretty
yeah.
ballin'. Look at that thing. Look at the little display stand with the card. That's and
Now, the TIE Interceptor was up there
that
as
is the new
one
model.
of the fantastically, aesthetically pleasing ship designs that made no fucking sense.
yeah, but it's pointy, so it's better.
I mean, it canonically was better,
Yeah.
but it was still in the period of like, well, we've added electronic countermeasures up the yin yang. What about shields? Those still cost money dollars. Fuck you.
Yep. Well, they did make the wings pointy.
Though I
Yep.
will say, in looking back at it, there is certainly, on a large enough scale, a tremendous profit to be made. Picture, what is the military-industrial complex construction authority we're allowed to dunk on right now?
Boeing. Although they might kill
Boeing.
you. Be very
Okay,
careful.
that's fine. Yeah, no, future space Boeing. And they just go like, hello, future space government. We would like to sell you a future space fighter. Note that due to reasons of complex budgeting, it will cost you more money if we add shield than if we do not. And space government's like, okay, that makes sense. Meanwhile, at the boardroom, they're like, ha ha!
Got 'em.
Excellent. These things can be taken down by a shotgun. We're going to make so much money.
We are
selling
going to
the
make
replacements.
dollars.
Money dollars. Quick, I sent you a picture of the Bumblebee bit.
Okay.
Grandmas, don't quote that.
What the hell is Ducks? No. Why does it have like the Schwanglion dipular portion?
For two reasons. One, it is since it is a broadcast microphone, it has a light on it, and this why it has a 5-pin XLR, and there are low cut switches on the back of the Bumblebee bit.
Well, tell
Instead
them,
of
like,
FinSync.
broadcast this hand eggplant.
You know, I would, but I already own this, and this costs money dollars that I don't have to replace. So I
That
either
is
repair.
fair. But I stand by the like $10 bullshit shock mount. It'll.
I'm going to have to try the $10 nonsense shock mount because I use this to record in exchange for money dollars, and I need money dollars, so I need to keep record. So
what have I been doing for 3 weeks?
what have you been doing for 3 weeks, Perla? I thought you were just being very miserable and
There was
cranky.
that, but I was occasionally painting while miserable.
On
downloaded
3 different
the
occasions,
Wisdom.
I heard you grumble about things. So.
You, probably more than that. But I painted Legally Not Eowyn.
Okay.
I feel like I did pretty well on her.
Eowyn.
This is the one-page
question.
rules, absolutely not crude model. What?
The fuck is Eowyn?
From Lord of the Rings, asshole. The girl that killed the Witch King.
You know, this doesn't happen often, but I agree with
Shank
Parallax.
Lady. Not a dude guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember her.
Okay.
This doesn't happen often. I agree with Parallax.
Like regarding anything specific or just as a general statement?
General statement. It's a vagary.
One-page rules Jackal model. Absolutely not riding on the back of a crew talks here, because crew talks aren't a thing in one-page rules.
I had those on a salad.
It's true.
I thought that was from Wizards.
What's that?
I thought that was from Wizards for a second.
Nope.
Whatever those little beasties were.
Nope, this one's printed from one-page rules. Okay, this one,
It looks good.
I haven't seen Voxel in chat yet. This is Voxel's Locust that I dropped into a little mini diorama.
Every 11 years, the locust swarm descends.
It's true.
I just want to observe.
Don't you
out
dare
loud.
incur the Omega swarm of cicadas. Don't you dare.
Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to try to resist observing this out loud. Look at the little ear. It looks like it's got little floppy ears covering its ear guns.
Oh, can't unsee. I was thinking heat sinks, but no, those are definitely going to do like the beagle flop.
Do they flap? Yes, they flap.
So does this qualify as
God, it's going to
Pupdate?
start running at 120. It's just going to sound like a drum solo.
I don't know. This might be like the one that I made some, like month and a half back. Dux, you saw how fast that thing ran, didn't you?
I saw it not render things. I saw it go backward so fast in
the
reverse.
Death Comet?
The
Parallax
Locust
was trying to make ridiculous builds, and I said, "We'll just make a locust go stupid fast." And he had more fun with the stupid fast little locust than he did with all of the actual big stompy death machines.
Now, I had a Locust that between its 400 XL engine
Why?
and a supercharger and what was the other? Not TSM.
TSM.
But, no,
No,
not TSM.
Mask.
Between those three things, it ran at like 450 kph.
Did you just remove
Okay,
skeleton?
Yes.
I'm keeping a running tally of this because it's funny by now. I just got my 11th ping being linked to the upcoming Steam game Duckside. 11 times now. My coworker from work, it is absolutely raining sideways outside right now. My coworker from work, who co-works with whatever, it doesn't matter, even sent it to me.
DJ Styles?
Yes.
Of YouTube fame? And Twitch?
I mean, of something.
Okay, that's fair.
Is he streaming now?
I don't know. This is a dragon I finally got around to finishing. He looks
quick.
He looks good. This
Quick.
is
He looks
absolute.
hungry.
This is
That is 12
absolutely not
times.
a 20th Legion sorcerer. That's not a
Squick
thing.
just linked me to Duck Site. That is 12 times.
I'm
I
helping.
hope I can afford that when it comes out.
These are
One way or
Puppets
another.
War Space Marine
I'm quite certain.
Scouts.
Why is the one on the right wearing a Rubbermaid truck bin?
Because he wants to stay fresh.
Squick, he looks like he's got like springy, googly eyes on the front of his visor, and you're
Tactical
worried about
googly
the.
eyes, so you can't see where he's looking.
He can't see where
Sarah,
he's
please tell
looking.
me if you hit that with UV light, they glow.
I wish. I
Hera,
actually do have some fluorescent paint over here. I could make that happen.
Actually, you know what those guys remind me of?
Space Marine Scouts?
No, the Unreal.
You know,
Championship
the
guys.
dude
Right.
on the cover of Unreal
Yeah,
Unreal or the
Planetary
cover,
Rangers.
or
Where they were just, like,
maybe the cover
unnecessary
of
amounts of dude, and I love it.
maybe the cover of System Shock.
No,
I
played
don't
a lot of
think
System
System
Shock.
Precursors
Shock
of
are
Gears
gonna-
of War.
Gears of War. That's what I was
I
trying
can
to
see
think
Gears
of.
of War.
Gears of War, I can see. System Shock, I cannot. I played way too much System Shock.
But no, I do. I like what you've done here, but the color scheme is just reminding me of like the Unreal Championship.
I mean, that's fine.
Vibe.
I don't play this game, so anytime that I get one of these, I just pick a chapter and paint toward it. So like all of my Space Marines gravitate toward Raptors.
Also, I totally want those boots.
Itamu redeemed 5 squats. Who's doing them?
1, 2, 3, not
Alright,
it.
hang on. On it.
Cool.
This is my.
I mean, I was willing to do it, but Mo volunteered, so I'm not gonna Is that a little mousy?
Yeah.
Mo
These-
leg, mo problem.
These are again. I think these are one-page rules. These might not be OPR. Nobody hold me to that. But these are Skaven proxies. So the one in the back is absolutely a proxy for a plague priest, and the one in the front is carrying his book.
So he's a walking librarian.
Yeah.
He's a page mouse.
Ook.
Do not ook the Skaven.
Too late.
I'm ooking the book. I'm being a librarian. Ook. Thank
I
you,
melted
Stu.
olive.
I did
melted olive
OSL
oil
that.
sense.
I didn't actually get a picture of the back of the plague priest, so the back of him has some different coloring, so I did like purple in the shadows. These are the 4 versions of the avatar that I made that are on my cults page, in case anyone's interested. So the Prime, the A, the B, and the C.
So the B is the boombox variant.
Yes, it is. The B is the what if I made a yeoman that didn't suck?
Yep.
It still looks like it's a boombox mech bringing the party.
That's fine, but it actually has some not ammunition-based weaponry on it, so it can defend itself when it's out of missiles.
Right, but it's still a boombox party mech.
Yeah.
It is. It's the party variant.
I'm pretty sure the yeoman exists because some commander out there looked at the LRM carrier and said, I want that, but dramatically more
walks.
expensive.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
That was the whole statement. Just yeah.
Yeah.
But still.
Velrock on My Mini Factory put out these this month, and I'm a sucker for NCR Rangers, so I got them. These were fun.
That's fair. That's also just good dynamic posing.
Right?
That Space Texas Ranger?
Not space.
Spexus.
Not space.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yes.
Look,
Post-apocalyptic.
it's space depending on which plot line you follow.
Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town.
And also, if you do a lot of murdering, you're definitely taking those.
Thank
to
you,
the mothership.
Grimhouse. I was going to start singing the Big Horn.
Big iron, big iron. And this is the Goat Man. I'm waiting on the stream to catch up.
There we go.
I don't remember that from Fallout.
No, that's more Diablo 2.
Oh, the
I don't think he's exploded enough to be from Diablo 2.
Well, not yet.
Like, statistically, it was very dangerous to be alive.
Is he from the cow level?
No. There isn't a cow
There is
level.
no cow level.
There is no cow. Now move, move along.
I see what he did there. I see what you did there.
With your
Well-
human eyes?
Good.
Yes. Yes. Okay, now the camera's on.
Well, hold the phone.
For a second.
We've still
Why
got
you
more to
jiggling?
cover. Parallax, do you ever clear out these files, or you just hope for the best whenever you start streaming?
I do occasionally clear out the files, but sometimes things are important and you just leave them there so that you can reference them when you need
Such as, and in this case, the Meat Jiggler and the Cursed Furby.
How much do we have to pay LMFAO to allow us
Oh,
to
God
use
damn you, Parallax!
sexy and I know it for the purposes of meat jiggling?
I don't have an answer for that question. Although
What if
I'm,
we
just
I'm
we
sure,
kick it on and it's just wiggle, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Wiggle, 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 yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know somebody that could replace all the music in that with kazoos.
On it.
Excellent.
Dux, you cannot send that to me at work. I've spat off enough coffee as it is.
Like, make it
Chat-
kazoos and farting kazoos.
My lovely sweet wife has sent me something that she wants to show off very quickly. She has been playing with a cross-stitch pattern maker on her tablet lately. And
That actually sounds useful and is therefore not allowed.
well, this is the thing she just sent me so that everybody can see that she is, of course, being very industrious with it.
Oh god, I read that as Mario Steiner, and I was very confused.
Mario Steiner, yeah.
It's a me, Mario Steiner.
It's me, MARIK's, Mario MARIK.
Mariko.
As it turns out,
Steinari.
finding files is...
She's actually been working out a number of these ideas lately, where she had one today where she's going through, and in the proper order of houses. I love my wife. Although,
That
Excuse me?
is pretty cool.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, first founding.
okay.
that's close. I think Liao is after Kurita and founding. But
Dang it, Grimos.
what did he do? What did he do?
Nothing. I refuse to acknowledge.
Okay. OBKB. So, other things that are going on. You got to see my avatar. Well, I made another mech that I finished yesterday and test printed today. I don't know how well that's going to show up.
Gregulon Thonghammer.
Yes, this is Gregulon Thonghammer, a.k.a. the Defiance. So,
You're the Humpman.
a little bit, yeah. Although 3058, maybe not.
Do you still have the option for like the zoom in camera?
I can zoom in. No, I don't have the big camera set
Okay.
up now. I'll do some dry brushing on this and bring out some of the details on it.
Excellent.
Dabba 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 da. So this one is not yet up on my page, but it'll go up soon. Because I
Like,
was waiting.
make him send you a coupon code for it.
I have a coupon code for it.
Like coupon code future space technology lasernipples.com.
That'd be the one. That'd be the one, you know.
Is that URL available? moment.
That's up to you. Or perhaps I'm going to have to send Mo to do it. Now, everybody,
Indeed.
Mo is on the stream tonight. And I'm going to insinuate that chat has to ask Mo questions.
Before we start on that, the Moog I'm replacing with a Quack. The alto sax gets the kazoo.
What?
You said to. Never mind. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
I agree with you, Dux. I agree.
So they want $310.98 a year for download future space laser nipples .game.
Nope. I
Can you
refuse
get-
recurring costs.
Can you get .tv?
Let's see. Oh, .wiki is $3 a year.
Ooh, there
for
you
the
go.
first year.
Oh,
It's $25 a year after that.
well, that's a lot less than .game.
What's .biz?
Could you get .gov?
I do not have the connections required. .pro is available.
Ooh, how about .uk? Could you get .uk?
Again, I'm not myself an international organization of any kind.
So, you have VPNs.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, there we go. There's some.
Okay,
quick...
yeah, .co. $11 the first year, $30 a year thereafter.
Okay, so let's see what I've got here. If I can actually get that.
.club is far more affordable.
Oh, how I didn't even know .club was an option.
Yeah, .club is $5 for the first year, and then $15 a year thereafter. Or .us.
There we go.
For $8.50.
There's the Defiance with some detail you can actually see.
Okay.
So
as your screen zooms out.
It didn't zoom out. It's the focus. So there we go. This is the one that is most closely based on the art for this. By the way, there's one piece of art for this stupid mech, and it looks like it's sitting on a squatty potty. So I made some changes.
So you're suggesting that the original artwork was in fact a shitpost?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Very good.
Okay. So, like I said, I've got 3 of these. I think there are actually 4 in the pack, and then I've got the arms and the legs separated out from the torso. You can pose it however you want. So, I'll put that up probably tonight, since now I know it works. Yay!
And Lord Grimos has gifted a tier 1 sub to OK Mo.
Hey, Mo, you didn't have pants. Why didn't you have pants, Mo?
Download more pants.
Thank you, Grimos.
So, Mo, what have you been up to lately, aside from just painting scads of mechs, apparently?
Let's see. Planning some stuff out for meeting up with CGL in October for Gamehole Con.
Yeah, we need to talk about that. How in the fuck did you manage to do to get yourself in contact now with CGL on such a level that this is going to be
not my fault?
Your third
not my
thing
fault.
Where you're meeting up with them?
Entirely not my fault.
Sure.
Okay, somebody remind me because
so I can't blame Ducks. So we're just going to say someone gave me an idea to do the mini golf map.
Not my fault.
Macro golf.
The macro golf.
Okay.
Accidentally got inebriated and submitted it to one of the art shows that they had at Adepticon.
Actually,
like 3 in the morning.
As is very normal. Such things do happen. I've been led to understand.
Actually, not my
fault. And in between going to Adepticon, because I have family that lives really close to there, so I was literally 8 minutes from the convention, going in and just bugging Catalyst, doing live streams with some of the people in other private chats, like, hey, this is the stuff here, and getting to talk to everyone that was there, to the point where I got to physically witness and verify to Ducks, hey, Ray Aristi just said that the Hot Air Lamb Urban Mech is now yours.
Not my fault.
Because I was watching the stream, like, if they pan to the left, you would just see my stupid self with a Waffle Houser's cap.
Nice.
Looking at that.
Amazing.
And then a week afterwards, went up because Randall Bills was doing his Operation Reunification tour at one of the places that I first started playing Battletech. Went there with Bubba J's merchandise and the map. And with, thankfully, because I decided to counsel with the rest of fellow Oxlanders and BPL going, hey, I kind of want to do this thing. And I was like, I don't want to fanboy it. So Dux goes, oh yeah, just bachaw them over a deep dish pizza and some soda.
Not my fault.
Clearly not your fault.
No, 'cause
your advice,
I'm the
but
one
not
that
your
said
fault.
it.
Yeah, Dux, like, you say that often enough, I'm starting to think you might be some sort of BattleTech advisor.
Nope.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor.
Listen, I've played a little. I've dabbled in the tech of battle. I've maybe got the occasional favorite exact 3 mechs in a couple of mechs that I make fun of, like the Uziel, because it looks like a clay model of a chicken somebody put a cardboard tube on and said, let's turn this into a mech. But no, I've the occasional
and
I might
so-
even have made some videos.
Dux,
And it's
about-
possible.
hold up.
It's possible that his favorite mechs are all variants of the Albatross.
Wait, god damn it!
Yes.
Para,
The other absolute
Para,
fun
you
part.
absolute clown bat. Who let Para start painting?
It was. I tried to stall him. By the way, Mo, check your DMs.
For the record,
y'all, this is-
I dry brushed all 3 of these starting like a couple of minutes ago. So you were slow to catch it.
At 46 minutes.
Yeah.
Mo, check your DMs. Y'all are about to learn how I gauge whether or not a piece of music I have bastardized is worthy of sharing.
Okay, before I die laughing or coughing, I must say one more thing.
Go for it.
Randall Bills now actually has official, because I made it, and got Halzakar to say the okay. He has an official Waffle Hauser's Mercenary Unit t-shirt that I gave him at the meetup. So he has official merchandise from us now.
Amazing.
Randall Bills has a Waffle Hauser shirt. He has played on the macro golf course, and just for good measure, actually he saw Mo showed him pictures of my Herbistator that I may have bugged somebody to help me make, and said that that's a good periphery idea. Yeah.
I love
not my fault.
everything
Oh
that's
god,
happening.
the Ymir on the tank treads. Yeah.
I actually
I got-
didn't want to
yeah.
do that.
I forgot
actually-
about that.
I'm just
I
saying,
so forgot about that.
I think the Ymir on tank treads would be pretty funny. Anyway, Mo, check your DMs. Squick, check the holler.
There's a blackjack on a galleon already.
Dux, this is horrific. I love it.
Thank you. I tried to make it extra bad.
You're a monster, Zorg. Okay, I'm gonna do one of these in Lyran Royal Guard colors, the blue with the white. Mo, what other color do you want to see these in?
Tell me.
Forgive me, Parallax, because right now I have the song play. Dux, you are the cursed being for doing this, as I cannot. Thought is not possible with what is playing through my ears right now.
Okay, yep, that means it worked. I'm going to throw it in the aux.
Simply
I can only
partition
stop
the
it at 45 seconds because okay, now I can.
No, this sounds
train
like
of
a
thought has not been
challenge.
Derailed.
No, I'm throwing it in the aux now. Like, it broke Mo. It gets Mo is not allowed to open audio files for me at work because one of the doctors that he works under thought he was having a seizure.
And I spat out a good 13 ounces of coffee because I was trying to get my morning caffeine on, and that was not
actually not my fault because I sent a warning right before I sent the link. Don't play this at work. Not my fault.
Like I would read. Okay, for colors, let's go with. You said it was Steiner Royal Blue and White.
That's what I'm doing on one of them.
Parallax, are you actually playing it?
I couldn't begin to know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
You know, let's go with the first Covenant from House MARIK. So that would be that lovely faded, like darker purple, a little bit of gray, and gold highlights.
Ah, okay. Covenant Guard. Gotcha. I can do that. Dark purple. Where's my dark purple? It's my not dark purple. That's my light purple. And I need my dark.
Grimoire purple at Army Painter, and I forgot the other purple it's called for in Vallejo.
I don't have it in Vallejo. I do have a dark purple if I can bloody well find it. Ah, there it is in Pro Acro. I've got good purples in Pro Acro.
I think it's right there next to one of your brushes. I can see it on screen.
So dark purple, royal purple, faded plum.
It doesn't look purple to
yes.
me.
Well, what does?
I don't know. Certainly not purple.
Okay, there we go. So the nice thing about the royal purple from Pro Acryl is kind of similar to the. It's in color. It's very similar to Xerius purple from Citadel, but Xerius purple from Citadel is a layer paint, which means it's not opaque.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the Pro Acryl is. So, here we go. We'll get some of that down. Okay. This will cover most of the model. Okay, let's get some.
Or will it?
It will, because it's predominantly purple with some gray and some gold.
Don't look purple to me.
Well, nothing does.
This is also true.
I'm very concerned about how quiet Squick is being. This is very uncommon.
I'm
broke.
replying to a probable scammer.
Oh,
That's fair.
Okay. Are you getting their IP address so that you can send them lots and lots of? I don't know.
That is not the manner in which I operate.
Pulsar says, "How about reboot it from Animaniacs?"
What?
The Animaniacs had boots?
Yeah, they were Crocs.
Croc boots?
Yeah, Croc boot.
Croots.
Do I need to pull them back up?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that would help?
No, not in the slightest. I feel like I would deal some more damage to chat.
Better or worse than the Poonts?
The Poonts?
Oh, check the holler.
Oh, no.
You may have to scroll up.
I may have to scroll, everybody. This is very concerning.
Oh, yes. Others have posted things in a desperate attempt to get it off the screen.
No, hold on. I think I can actually. Pulsar, please hold.
Yes, I have seen the Poonts. Yes. I haven't.
Chat.
I haven't. I mean, I'm going to leave that up to you.
Oh, I feel like you should show them immediately. Like, chat deserves our very worst at all times.
Listen, this is my first week
Well,
back. I don't need to drive people away.
If chat wants our very worst,
you
they've
set the
come to the
bar.
right location.
Hello, chat.
Hello, Chatty.
Ba-dum-ba-da-dum-dum. I've got to carve out an octave. Ya-da-dun. Right
Poonts.
there.
Hashtag Poonts.
You ever fart so bad you have to change your shoes?
That's awful.
So are the Poonts, as it turns out. So are the Poonts. Oh, wait.
Oh my god, why?
Like I said, this is Squick's fault. This is not my fault.
I don't see how my posting something and telling you to look at it and telling you to show it to other people is in any way my fault.
You see, I say that all the time and nobody believes me.
Do they not believe you, or do they just power through because they are not prepared to handle the question?
Egglets are the little
Possibly
plastic
both.
tips on the end of
Oh, I thought-
shoelaces, and their purpose is sinister.
Oh no, they go on the right side too.
Sigh.
I'm helping.
Let's see.
I pull out a perfectly good The Question reference from Justice League Unlimited, and you just have to be right about the historical use of the word sinister.
Pulsar, please check chat. I have responded, and I am giving you the option of what horrible thing I do.
Ooh, is there one where we like put a set of keys on the end of a power drill and we put that inside of a cheese grater and we just run it for 10 minutes
Yeah.
and then see like how many houses the key opens?
Yeah, that's an option.
Squick, why would you do that when you could get a hand crank potato peeler?
Hand Crank Potato sounds like a band.
I mean, it sounds like Hand Crank Internet.
Oh, one moment.
Which I'd like to make the point so far that the people here with Hand Crank Internet are still here. So
that we know of.
Well, yeah, that's getting somewhere.
As long as I don't start sounding like a Decepticon, I think I'm in good spirits.
Hot damn, handcrankpotato.com is available.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
If you want to up your initial spend, though, and you really want to make things special, you want to get the premium name.
Ooh, what's the premium?
You can get handcrankpotato.ai for $90 a year.
Handcrankpotato.ai.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's quick. I have to ask, do they have splayedhandeggplant.com?
Ooh.
Check.
Bet you a nickel they do. Bet you a nickel.
I mean, you're competing with the fact that there are Legion members that exist and might already have gotten it.
Will would be the one to do that, yes. You are correct. If anybody would buy splayedhandeggplant.com. Ooh, this is actually really hard to splice out.
Okay, so here's the thing we're going to do tonight. By the way,
something stupid?
By the way, it is Mo Grimace has a question for you. If you had to build a Castle Bryan style fortification on the world or in the system of Vadzet, what would be your requirements? What must it have? And what would you make the mighty fortress banner?
Hydroelectric power, so a river valley of some sort.
Okay.
Probably dug into a mountain.
It is typical of Castles Bryan.
Yeah. And let's see. Self-supporting agriculture on the inside. And because I'd probably want it to be unassuming for a banner, most likely, like a Land O'Lakes logo.
Wow.
Native American woman sitting in... Yeah, the self-supporting internal agriculture system there is very, very Door Fortress.
Okay,
underground lake, underground river.
Yeah,
I've made a huge mistake. I have added room reverb to a track, and now all I hear is just reverberating quacks through my skull.
Reknesh, I wouldn't powder the
not a
urinals
complaint.
with it. I would use that as the water recycling plant.
It appears, if I have spelled everything correctly, that spleghandeggplant.com is in fact available.
Sorry, did you say splagged?
No.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
Splagged hand eggplant.
Splagged ham, Debeff?
Stop splagging your hams.
What about
splayedhandeggplant.club is currently 57% off.
Ooh.
What a savings.
By Grabthar's hammer.
What a savings. What a guy.
And of course, splayedhandeggplant.io.
All right. Pulsar, if you are in the auxiliary...
what's the auxiliary? Mo, what's the auxiliary?
Right as I took a mouthful of Cheez-Its.
Oh, Spleghandeggplant.
That was a choice you made. No.
Dot horse
no.
is available.
Squig, no.
Yeah, why not?
Because no.
Fine, I'll look. Ooh, dot yachts.
The auxiliary is the lovely, lovely crazy bin that we have for a lot of our front-facing folks with the BPL. And as Grimos has lovingly put out there, we've put out the Discord link to join as well. And that is where I got to form up and become part of this lovely madhouse myself.
Right.
Pulsar, check general chat and general whatever. What is general called right now? General noted.
General Taylor save the day.
But in good honesty, the Ox, you guys have an amazing amount of creatives and artistic people and authors and everything. And I have, after working with a bunch of conventions and art shows and galleries and other like coalitions up in the Northwoods Redacted area that I'm from, you guys just amaze me every time with everything you have here.
Dux, I've sent you an image.
Yeah, that
I see exactly this image.
I'm going to be honest with you. That level of creativity and shit is one reason I keep, 2 years on, I keep doing this show. Is I love watching people do this stuff. I love when people are creative on something that they're passionate about, and I just want to keep encouraging people to do that. And for me, that's modeling and painting, but.
Wait a minute. You love encouraging people to create and and you get excited when you see what people can create?
I do.
Wow. I don't know anyone else that has that problem. Also, Cookie is typing in all caps, so we better read it or else she fuss at.
Is it time for us or ain't?
Us or ain't. It's time to play a game of us or ain't. Yes.
But,
So,
if somebody
ladies and-
does do something that's creative and they wanted to share it with this show and maybe our audience, I wonder how they would do that.
Isn't there like an email or electronic mail or something through the interwebs that we can send it? And
You can't just download
thank you, Grimace.
mail.
Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, you have chosen to be here, and while we may not understand your choice, we do appreciate it.
Why are you here?
Now it is time to play a game that we call Us or Ain't. And the way that this works is that Cookie will set up a poll, and you will try to guess if we play a random. My archer stuffy fell at me. If we when we play a random,
You'd get that.
I'm sorry, is it like a maypole, or are we dancing around it?
Quiet you. Sorry, something fell on me. It was an archer, which is oddly fitting for me. Anyway, we will be playing Us or Ain't. The way this works is we will we will select a random quote. Cookie will, completely neutral. She will set up a poll, and the options will be us and damn it, Grimace.
What has he done?
Don't worry. On the poll, there will be three options. Us, which means anybody that is here in chat, including the Monday night crew, because there is a lot of overlap, and Bulk, who was originally part of the Numeric Workshop and does come in from time to time. Ain't, which is anyone else on WBPL 76 that is not us. And then there will be Grug Hate Goob, where you will take your goob and you will throw it in this bucket, and it will be distributed to the winners. Bucket. Put goob in Grug bucket. So Cookie will set up the poll. You will have 2 minutes to guess us or ain't, or Grug, no, like goob. Then at the end of the 2 minutes, Cookie will yell at us in all caps to pay attention, and we will, because she'll be yelling at us in all caps. And
if we're not paying attention, she will come in here and then she will yell at us. And we will all feel chastised because Legion Mom yelled at us.
Which is actually perfectly fair. We do take a lot of yelling at. And then Cookie will type ! quote. And this will bring up a random quote from the archives. Now, I think that there's like 15 or 20% of the quotes are us, which, considering we're a small group, says how many dumb things we say.
No, they're remarkable things. We say very remarkable things.
They are remarkably dumb. This is true. Yes. And so us doesn't always win, but if it does win, it usually pays out well for this exact same reason.
It's true. It is very true.
Now that I have poorly described us or ain't on like the three, Grimos says that 6,266 quotes with about 30 to 45% of it being us at a guess. There is no way that we are 30%.
Well, there's certainly no way that we're 45%.
Well, no, there's no way we're 30%. I mean, we are dumb, and we are dumb loud. Grimos, don't quote that.
That's already quoted, sir.
No.
No, I think it's a secret. Like, they couldn't have figured it out by now.
I mean, if they're still watching, maybe. I don't know.
I don't either. Frankly, I
I've
stopped trying
lost
to keep track.
An unfathomable amount of goob betting on Parallax every time he's gone into the ring.
Hey.
You died 3 times.
I walked out under my own power last time.
Yeah, you died 3 times. And since I was the ref on all 4 times, I've been accused of foul play.
It's true.
Oh, grumble.
Foul. Hey, I am the most fair ref on WBPLW because
I you
accept
let anything happen.
all bribes. I accept every bribe, and by far that means that I am the most fair ref because I let everybody cheat equally.
Now, Dux, you still have to give it to him. He was the only wrestler to have critical hits done on him when Hausakar turned them off.
Yeah, he died 3 times. He died 3 times. We had to hire a necromancer. That is 2,000 golds worth of diamonds to resuscitate him because you can't get Phoenix down in this economy.
You really can't.
This is true.
And you really can't trust scrolls of resurrection because half the time they're counterfeit and they're just raised dead. And
I tried to get a ring of Wish, but it turns out I was ordering a ring on Wish.
It's true. At least it wasn't the Timo one.
It turned your finger green, didn't it?
No,
it turned me green.
Yeah, and then he was just a green corpse, and we still had to resuscitate him, and then we had to find a cleric. And then,
But
you know
just
how much
download
cleric
more
charges?
courses.
Download
Yes.
more faith. Come on.
PPR ever done.
All right, I am going to bet a remarkable amount of my remaining goob.
Now, you see, because we have special guest OKMO of the Black Pants Legion tonight, I am also going to insist that chat teaches Mad Duck something new about 40K tonight, and Mo gets to decide what he learns.
Okay, we will do that after Us or Ain't.
Of course.
Because Us or Ain't is now concluded. The poll is closed. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, give a round of applause for Cookie,
Yay,
or just
Legion
type F in chat for people's Cookie's sanity, and then Cookie will type exclamation mark quote.
So here's my question about the Cookie Mama of the Black Pants Legion, who is now on break for summer. Is Cookie Mama of the Black Pants Legion doing any daytime streams? She's done that in the past over summer.
I thought she was streaming Tuesdays.
Well, she is Tuesday nights, but when she has availability during the
daytime day. Listen. I melted my brain working out on the outside on a beach for 2 days. Okay, I don't have brain left.
I do love the story that you started doing that, and then they insisted that Bubba J actually commentate.
I really did, and they offered me the only thing that would make me make announcements on a microphone to over 1,000 people.
Is it money?
It was money.
Yeah. Squick, when was the last
Cookie
time you
says,
were... Okay, I'm listening.
Cookie says possibly ... maybe if we can get the deets figured out. Anyway, Cookie, if you would be so kind as to exclamation mark quote. And who is going to read it? Who is going to read the quote?
Well, Squick's going to read it.
I got it.
He's got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're looking at quote. Ooh, it's one from the archives. $3.99.
Ooh, that's a low number.
Who is using a helicopter as a fleshlight? Oh, it says flashlight. That would be me. Squick.
Hot
in Worms
damn, that's an us.
WMD.
I remember that. That was the
us.
first time we played Worms on stream, and if I remember the first game correctly, it came down to you and I, and we both died at the same time, and it was just fitting that
we did
everyone lost. Holy balls. I mean, heck. I mean, whatever. I made goob.
Sizable portion became bigger sizable portion.
Yes, more than doubled my goob. I won 125,000 goob.
That's a lot
I
of
have
goob.
money. I now have money to lose on WBPLW this Sunday.
WBPLW?
Sunday.
The WBPL wrestling show?
Yes. Probably the only actually well thought out and orchestrated show on WBPL 70.
That's not true. There's a cooking show.
There is
okay,
a
that's
cooking show.
fair. Yeah. We have cooking and then...
And he uses a knife on stream, and that makes it classy.
It does.
Hey, I used a fork.
You also used a spoon.
correctly.
Shut up.
It went into the meat.
I mean, it may be my fault that Dr. Chef keeps cooking corn machu. Possibly.
You know, at some
Wasn't
point,
that like... Oh, good.
I was going to say, at some point, I need to actually get that recipe from you and try to make it, because I've never had it. It sounds
Well, that's
interesting.
why you need the rich people microwave.
I made... No.
I still think
I made
the
it.
convection
I
oven's
made it at
quick.
the meetup. You didn't get there till a little later, did you?
Something like that. I think I
also-
got there pretty soon, right before the actual gumbo was done.
Yeah, the corn machi was done first. I will send you. Do you want the real recipe, or do you want the recipe that I don't measure while I cook?
Yep.
Okay. Oh wait, I have to open the note card. I'm supposed to do things.
Yes, that's right. So now that we are done with Us or Ain't, we have a number of other things that we do on the show. Apparently, in the first 10 minutes of the fucking show now, we do this thing where they take bets on how long it's going to take for me to start painting.
We tried a drinking game once, but too many people were hospitalized.
Yeah, I wonder why it keeps taking so long. It couldn't possibly be because Squick is taking 10 minutes to tell us about using an MRI as a microwave.
No.
It's a modified MRI-inspired, two-dimensional, rotating, car-sized, deficit, like budget deficit destroying device made to like cook a burrito at 900 decibels.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Rich
And it
people microwave.
is therefore classy.
Whoop, whoop,
Facts
whoop.
I know about Warhammer, last updated 5/2/24. Okay.
So it's been almost a month since Mad Ducks of the Black Pants Legion learned something about the setting of Warhammer 40K. And,
You can't make me know things.
well,
That's what the note card's for.
yeah, the note card can
That
make
is-
you know
that is-
things.
All
So,
right, do I have to read the whole thing?
well, give us a minute. Mad Ducks has a list. It has been supplied variously by members of the Legion to start out with, and then the lovely people in chat will make submissions of things that Mad Ducks needs to learn about 40K. And when we do this, I usually select some one person that's hosting to make the selection as to what of the list he gets to learn. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask chat to start putting in such suggestions, and Mad Ducks is going to minimize his chat window so that he...
I am closing chat right now. I cannot see chat. I have a note card over even the arrow that makes the chat pop out. I cannot see what any of you type.
Okay, so what do you know about Warhammer 40K so that we're not duplicating anything?
Okay. Radio voice activate.
No, I want the Bubba J voice for it.
I did the Bubba J voice for over 1,000 people for 2 days. No, I refuse.
Oh,
Also,
We're
I
not-
Pay for the Bubba J voice.
we're not as special as money, chat.
that and well, no, it's money. Also, I fried my vocal cords.
Oh, okay.
I need one moment.
Squick, what's your favorite way to fill one moment?
I mean, yeah, it depends. Are we talking like a full moment or a cinematic moment? Because I have found that context, as with many things in life, really helps determine what that moment needs to be filled with. Whether you can get away with something as narratively lazy but personally fulfilling as, hey, there's a dog over there, I must annoy this creature, to actually, that's a pretty good universal one. If there's a dog over there, you must annoy this creature.
It's true.
Like, just
Yeah,
straight up.
I
it's a
am very
requirement.
seldom burdened with context. Okay, sorry, chat. Item number 1. The warp is some sort of turbo hell.
It's true. It is Turbo Hell.
2. Psychers get their power by channeling the warp somehow. You can't tell me that it's not a blood magic ripoff.
I still insist that I am capable of doing that, but I'm not going to.
You can try,
Too many
but I
nosebleeds.
won't listen.
Okay.
I'll
You
stick.
see, that's a different thing. But go ahead.
Number 3. Papa Nurgle is some sort of god of plague and may have a fried chicken restaurant. I still don't actually understand what's going on there.
That's fine.
Number 4, the Emperor eats psychers for some reason. Not kink shaming, but it is pretty weird. Number 5, corpse starch exists and is used as a flour substitute. It's Soylent bread. I mean, it really is. Number 6, space marines are some sort of cybernetically and biologically enhanced big dudes that like shooting anyone that isn't loyal to the Emperor hard enough.
It's true.
Number 7, Tau are weebs, and I was told explicitly to underline this, and this has been reinforced at every turn. I don't know what that means, but I do know that Tau are weebs and that it is underlined. That's what I've got. That's all the context I've been given. Number 8, there is a warp god named Slanesh, and by worshipping them, you can never be satisfied. Innuendo implied heavily for some reason.
This is your daily reminder.
And a quote, you don't want more context on that, trust me, quote Parallax.
Yeah, this is your weekly reminder not to Google Slanesh on your work computer.
Gotcha. Number 9, the Void Dragon is an angry dragon inside of Mars that makes people want to bone toasters for Excel sheets, put there by Emperor Dude Guy. Number 10, Krieg is a World War I Germany that feels bad that they weren't loyal to the Emperor hard enough. See, and every time I read this list, people go, yeah. I have no idea what that means.
Everything's spot on.
Number 11, there are dudes that are dust, but are also sealed into armor and that moves and shoots. Correct, in parentheses, rubric Marines. Number 12, dwarves are real and one of the least effed up factions. Warhammer started in the 80s, and one of the early things from Rogue Trader was space dwarves, and they were included less and less and were just like eaten by aliens or something. Number 13, there is an Egyptian metal skeleton who goes around the universe collecting historic artifacts and Pokeballs. Trazen has stolen more artifacts than the British, quote, Psyduck himself, who is now a real medical doctor.
That's right, he is a doctor.
Number 14, the Horus Heresy is the result of trust and lack of family therapy. People always give them there. Number 15, orcs say wah, and according to Kai Harper, it comes from like deep in the diaphragm, and you have to just be extremely enthusiastic about what you're doing.
And a little cockney helps.
A little cockney helps. There you go. Number 16, when orcs paint anything red, it goes faster. Like, just that's it. That's the whole thing. Number 17, there is an entire army. This army is made of nuns with guns. This army exists because of a spoken loophole. 17.5, this one came from Warlocks. There is an army commander capable of hiding city block-sized tanks behind orange safety fencing, and you just cannot see it. That was a weird conversation, but they all are. Number 18, the Emperor has not pooped in centuries, but he has been stuck on the Golden Throne. Quote Parallax. Number 19, the baldest guy with the biggest pauldrons is probably in charge. Quote Tex. Like Tex actually, that was what Tex taught me about Warhammer 40K. The baldest guy with the biggest.
That one happened.
That's kind of non. Oh yeah, go ahead.
It happened while in voice chat in the Legion.
Okay.
He found out there was a list and he added to the list, and here we are. Number 20. Every factory planet has a localized toaster cult to manage their machines and possibly their big, stompy, angry super mechs. Grimos. Okay. Number 21. A Lord of Change is commonly an avian greater demon of the chaos god Zeech. They are magical and like to cause mutations in other people. They sound kind of like jerks. And the last thing I have learned, item number 22. Recaf is some sort of variety of drinks that have caffeine and is therefore somewhat comparable to coffee. The Ox, answered summarized. Now, that is all 22 facts that I know about Warhammer 40K. Now you, chat, get to type all of the things that you think would be funny to put on this list. Funny or informative. It has to be objectively true, but there does not have to be context given. Context is optional. I would like context. I've never been given context, and at this point, I don't think it's going to happen. So, Mo will scroll through all of your facts. He will probably go, hey, I like this one. And then people will go, And then I will be given this fact, and I will take one of your facts. I will put it on this note card. I will save this. And then the next time we are on the show, then we do this segment, I will do this again and add yet another fact. So I leave you, the kind people of chat, to teach me something about Warhammer 40K. My vocal cords really are shot. It's actually really bad.
I mean, download more throat.
Start using text-to-speech.
There's probably a website for that. I fried my voice. It was bad. Although
I'm hearing you say is that we need to train an AI on your voice so that you can talk without talking.
No, I just speak poorly. This is all fine.
Okay.
This is all very, very
Everything's
normal.
fine. Nothing's wrong.
This is all fine. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Move along.
Although, I was actually, you might find this amusing, and the people of chat might find this amusing. I had a microphone, and I had to go plug all the sponsors, and then I'm looking around at the vendors that are at this big event that are paying to be there, and I'm like, they're paying for this event to happen. And so I figured, you know what, I should probably go, advertise for the sponsors and let people know this is what, or the vendors, and say this is what these people have, this is what those people have. And it was 98 degrees in the shade and 80% humidity. It was hot. And
that sounds unpleasant.
It was very Gulf Coast.
Oh, yes. I am walking along here, and I'm like, okay, what is your company name? What do you do? What do you make? What's your best seller? I'll tell the crowd. And at one point, and the guy that was paying me, he says, I want you to take this microphone and walk around doing your Bubba J voice, talking to people, talking to the sponsors, and just being like, something going on. I'm like, hooray.
Mad Ducks, I want you to be a living, breathing Conan O'Brien sketch. Go.
No.
I mean, that's pretty much what you did.
That is pretty much what it was. I am like, I've been outside a lot today, so I'm still dying. But I walked up to a place that sells snow cones, and they were off to one side. Nobody knew they were there, and I'm like, this cannot stand. So I asked, well, what do you make? Blah, blah, blah. They had funnel cakes, which is, standard fare. And they had nachos. But they had made this one gigantic snow cone. And I'm like, okay, that looks really good right now because it's hot. And I turn on the mic. I'm going to try to do the Bubba J voice and mimic what I said. Pardon me if I fail, because I probably will. It was...
I mean, I can do the voice if you want.
It's okay. Howdy, y'all. It's your old pal Bubba J talking at you, and I gotta tell you, I don't think I needs to say it is hotter than Satan's toenails out here. However, this lady over here, she's got these big old snow cones. Y'all get over here and cool off, and she got a funnel cake. It's bigger than my head. No, bigger than a chihuahua. And she's got these nachos. Man, they look so good. My cholesterol went up just looking at that. Y'all get over here, and then I told everybody where they was at. Oh, crap, that hurt vocal cords to do.
Attention, people of Earth. Earth human woman has large cones. Provide money.
You're not wrong.
That could insinuate
Quick.
something decidedly different, but okay.
Yeah, I told...
I've heard that announcement voice in other places that weren't state fairs.
I'm helping.
And coming up on stage now, it's Snow Cone Sally.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I told about 1,000 people that it was hotter than Satan's toenails at about like 100 decibels, and then I look over later and it's like 13 people waiting for snow cones. I'm like,
your job has been completed. Good job.
And I found out how good homemade lemonade was, though.
Homemade lemonade's amazing.
Oh yeah, I didn't know lemonade could be that good. It was great.
Cookie, you can't quote me when I say that.
Too late.
Your shields were down, Squick. She boarded.
Oh, dear.
You said it in the microphone. She can quote it.
Cookie.
Girls don't quote that.
Cookie is capable of many feats.
But usually only 2. But she would download more feet.
She would. We have it on record that Cookie would
that
download
around
more
somewhere.
feet. It's in the song.
Anyway, Mo, have you been looking at Warhammer 40K quotes?
I have. I'm in between 1 or 2 right now because now the conversation has devolved into homemade limeade.
Oh no, it's limeade. It's even better. Can it be cherry
Well, I
limeade?
just want like the
I
meringue.
can't
Oh, no,
have
my
cherries.
attention is now on food instead of quotes.
Okay,
think-
Mo,
Guys,
focus
we're
on
going to Sonic after
focus
the
on
show.
quotes.
Oh, you had to do it, Para.
I can't have strawberry. It makes me makes me break out in a mild case of dead.
Nobody said strawberry. I said cherry.
I said cherry. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry. I can't have cherries. They cause me to be dead.
Well, download less dead.
Mo, you have to pick a quote. It's your job.
All right,
You were-
I'm
you
gonna
were
do this because
drafted.
it's simple, it's true. I enjoy it because green is the best. From Arrakanash, orcs are the happiest people in the galaxy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, uncomfortably accurate.
Orcs are the happiest people in the galaxy. Quote, Rack Nash.
It's very accurate.
That is
Enter.
correct.
Now
For reasons
24
that
is
are
ready
very
for next
funny.
time. File. Save as. Accidentally about Warhammer 5:30. 24. And we are ready now for next month.
There we go.
There were some absolutely amazing ones in there, everyone. And thank you, Squick, for making me laugh at every single highlighted phrase you put through there.
I cannot open chat yet, can I?
You're going to want to give it a few minutes.
Wait a
now,
minute, I didn't highlight any of mine.
I want to throw this out there for the fine people of chat. If your quote was not selected this time, copy it and paste it into a text document so that you can submit it next time, because
we will eventually get a whole lot of facts on it.
That's true.
He will eventually learn all.
This show's been going for 2 weeks, and we've
2 weeks.
We haven't started making
2
since 2
weeks?
months, 2 years, whatever. This show's
At
been
least
going
20
for
minutes.
over 2 years, and we haven't started making sense yet, so it's probably not going to happen.
I think we've been making less and less sense as time has gone on, honestly.
I mean,
Because I started out really trying to teach people how to paint, and slowly it's just
you
devolved.
taught me how to paint.
You brought me back into it.
Hey.
You and Coffee Baron taught me how to paint, and I think that for a colorblind guy that's blind in one eye and 40% blind in the other one, I think I'd do okay.
You
for
do. As does Mo. I don't think Mo has those problems, but
Mine's black and blue. That's it.
Download eyeballs.
I would download eyeballs.
I have a set of 4. I'm good with that.
I forgot I still had Poons on screen.
Also, I just saw iToaster go ask if we're going to make audio clips of your list for a series of voicemails.
We could do that, and then you wouldn't have to
I'd be
reread
down
it
for
every
lending
time.
my voice.
What do you say, Ducks? Shall we record your list so you don't have to reread it every time?
I think that's part of the fun. Hey, Dux, I'm going to distract you now. I found a thing on the internet.
Oh, dear. I think he's gone. He's gone forever.
Oh, he'll be back. He's migratory.
It's true. So
I'm sorry, Mrs. Ducks came into the room, so microphone off turn for look at things do.
Dux, check out the baggy pants robot.
Baggy pants robot. Checking out baggy pants. You know what? No, that does. That is baggy pants robot. But why would a caterpillar product, be using a hatchet?
Hatchet Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
If anything would be made by Caterpillar, it would be the Annihilator.
Oh, I'm gonna disagree.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
you're
I'm
free
pretty
to-
sure
you're free to be wrong.
They'd make the Power Man, I think.
You know what?
Oh, is it the Roughneck?
The Roughneck. The Roughneck would be.
The Roughneck is that's the
No, that would
Loader
be made
King.
by like steel.
Well, isn't there also the Tonka Mech?
Maybe.
It's basically a pair of legs stuck on the
Is it
basket end of a
safe?
Tonka truck.
Yes, there are a number of them like that. You can thank the fine people
Is
at
it safe
WizKids
to
for a
open
lot
chat?
of those.
I have those figures.
Yes.
Looks like.
I helped. I taught
Opening
and ran events for that line.
But where can we find a duck and a hose at this hour? Are you Pinky? Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I think so, Brain. But how would we get Godzilla to put the pants on?
We clearly go to different websites. So, Dux, all I'm going to say is that I think Caterpillar would be more in the heavy mech lineup, but not necessarily the Assault. And I think the Annihilator would be more out of Komatsu.
Who makes
Okay,
that
you know what?
large earth
For the
excavator?
second time in 24 hours, I'm going to agree with you.
This is all
A
very
trend.
concerning. And
Yeah.
Parallax, you weren't there when Squick and I were building the most elaborate bathroom ever to exist on
Yes, yes.
Abiotic
Do you have
Factor.
pictures?
I have 2.
You should show them the pictures.
Okay, I'm going to show them the pictures. So, wrong folder, right folder,
left
wrong
folder.
folder. Quiet you.
Sinister folder. That's called a callback.
True. The question.
The King of Johns is indeed an amazing accomplishment that we've done, as we have put this Porta-John 8 feet above the air, above a cube farm.
I mean, how many cubes are you farming for?
We'll have
Parallax,
how much fertilizer we
glance
can get
up.
out of the John.
Okay, give me just a minute. Let me get this other toe painted.
So while we're building this, all of the other people on the server and in voice chat are listening to Squick and I not playing the game. We're doing our own thing.
Your
we are playing the game
interior
correctly.
decorating.
We were playing the game our own way, and he and I were getting more and more excited. Like, no, wait, I'm gonna do this, and then he says, no, wait, we're gonna do this. And I put bridges over an opening. We left a little gap. Squick, I still really love what you did with little cement bags. I think that was a nice touch. The plants really made the area.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
the
100%.
terrifying figurine was just such a nice touch. The lights, so you can see what you're doing. The toolbox with the toilet paper and the magazine and the poop knife was just a great touch.
Of
And,
course there was poop knife. Why wouldn't there be poop?
And then at one point, Squick said, what'd you say? Something to the effect of, it's good to be working with a fellow professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like Squick and I were absolutely on the same wavelength. And it's important to note that I have actually gone and I have joined the creators' Discord to share pictures of our bathroom with them.
Oh, yeah. Did they kick you out after that?
Not yet, although I think they think I'm a little dumb.
They're just mad because they don't understand good bathroomology.
I don't think they expected anyone to forsake everything about the game and make the most elaborate post-apocalypse bathroom ever in their
We
game.
had to steal so many plants for that.
Do you know how many plants I've stolen? I've counted. I'm currently at 78 stolen plants.
Yeah, that's not
I
a small
ran
number.
past giant murder skeletons and stole plants and then died.
Yeah, I mean, that happens.
Now, the fun part is that watch up below is not for anyone else's safety but my own, because you guys had to baby-proof my bed.
We did have to baby-proof.
We did also, below this, there's another floor, and it does have a sign proclaiming Splash Zone.
Yes.
This is art, is what we've done.
I'm just so happy we were able to steal the hazardous material signs.
It really ties the area together, honestly. Now, since you've been on the server, I have added model trains to the pooping area.
Yes.
It adds a certain ambience.
Oh, is the robot still trapped downstairs?
No, the robot respawned.
Okay, so it finally figured out its pathfinding and was like, I do not want to be
when
in
we
toilet
reloaded
prison.
the server, it wasn't there. It went back to the spawn point. I have actually been trying to sneak around. Mo can confirm this. I've been trying to sneak around and pin it back in place underneath the toilet with crates.
We have been so close.
Now, is this a good idea? I don't care. But yes,
Yeah.
we have made the
It is well worth
best
the time.
post-apocalyptic pooper ever. Grimos, please don't quote that. Also, I went and I shared this with the creators in their own turf.
Mm-hmm.
I went to them. It's like when we go to the Ghost X Discord, like I'm the only one in there like doing the Ghost X content in the content creators tab. which is weird.
Weren't we the most popular for it like a little while ago too?
We were
We
the
did
only
the
ones
like the
streaming
Ring
it.
of Light.
You'll have to be a little more specific. We've done a lot of stupid things. We stole every single thing on one ghost hunt and stuffed it in the van. And then we had no room in the van for us, which is great.
Well, the great thing about that game is nobody's really interested in the ghost. It's just larceny simulator. How much weird bullshit can be stolen?
Especially if my wife is playing.
It's amazing. It's great. It's concerning. But
She
it's
does the same
fantastic.
thing with Phasmophobia, though.
So, Phasmophobia, I realize mechanically it's a very similar game, but it's just a completely different vibe.
It is a completely different vibe. It is, at its heart, more of a puzzle game. It's less interactive, but except, well, I guess it
it's
is interactive.
Poltergeist versus Ghostbusters.
Yes. But Ghost X gives you a shotgun that you can load with salt and just go ham. And honestly, that's worth a lot.
Yeah. That, look, I may not contribute much to those ghost hunts, but I've got a ray gun, and I'm going to make that an everyone problem.
Yes. And I know. And I approve.
Hey,
Why do you think we keep
Buster
inviting
has
you?
saved us a couple times.
Yeah, it's like not on purpose, but there was a ghost, and I yelled at it with
I
violence.
just want to point out that Cookie is in chat confirming Lady S does like her loot. And Warlin is also, confirming, like, Shiloh will go and steal. Like, we play one game, she's playing another.
Yeah,
She's playing how much stuff can we stick in the van.
and I appreciate that.
She got one of her friends, Gidley, to figure out how to stick a shovel in just such a way that it clips through the roof because it's funny.
You see,
Speaking of flipping his vehicle stocks.
I'm just thinking of her playing Abiotic Factor, and what was it she was trying to run off with out of
peas? Cans of peas. She is determined. She managed to put stuff next to a locked room and figure out how to reach through a gap in the ceiling and steal cans of peas because she's determined to steal the cans of peas. She
That
is
security guard has so many peas.
And she wants all of his canned peas. All of them. She
He's
wants
not
to
gonna
kick
share.
in the she wants to kick in the door and take all of his food.
which
And
happens to
probably
be
health and
peas.
blood.
Yeah. And I told her, go, no, they're not empty cans. They're actual, just like wall to wall cans of peas. The guy is like gone full apocalypse weirdo. And my wife has decided she's going to take the same vibe and dial it to 11. But we're also talking about the same woman that has caused us to rob a train, the same train, every time it refreshes.
I mean, also, we're talking about the woman that, like, knowingly married Mad Ducks.
Yep. I
Okay,
wasn't...
So you're saying she's got good taste. That's understandable, but that's not really relevant to the point.
Squick's got you there.
Well, she certainly has taste of some nature, yes.
Grimace says
Taste, no
she
sense of
really is.
direction.
Grimace, I married way above my class. Way above my class.
But you did marry in your same class of heat tolerance.
Spice?
Yes.
She can handle spicier foods than I can.
Yeah, but you're
That's
in the
it.
same class. Like,
Well, yeah.
And they're up
so, like,
there with corvids, where
Yeah.
it's like, what's that? The like turbo apple death fruit that causes your head to combust spontaneously upon sniffing anything within a quarter mile?
good
Yes,
thing I
delicious.
don't
I
have
had
taste
5.
buds.
well, no. But her tolerance is enough, ours, that we both agree that ghost peppers taste better than Carolina Reaper peppers, because Carolina Reaper peppers have kind of like a weird
What about
ish
scorpion
wheat
peppers?
taste.
But
You know
that's
what?
up there with, we've decided that arsenic tastes better with strychnine.
Well, no. You know what? If
Stop
I could
flavor
find,
sampling the death juice.
well, no, if I could find some scorpion pepper puree, we'd probably use it to make some sausage and try that out. We've tried ghost pepper sausage, Carolina Reaper sausage. We've tried the puree. Couple of things. My favorite pepper is the Scotch bonnet. It is only 350,000 SHU. It's 35 times hotter than habanero pepper. Not that hot. And it's I think probably the best pepper. I like it. We get some Scotch bonnet sauce, and I will how people dip pizza in ranch. I will fill a bowl with the Scotch bonnet sauce at 350,000 SHU, and I'm not moving till the sauce is gone. I don't know what it is. It's like candy for me.
Oh man, like same, except in that I will fill a bowl with pizza. And
Fair
then I'll
enough.
eat that pizza.
You'll
Because I
dip
could
your
not
hot
be
sauce in the
bothered to
pizza?
wash a plate.
Squick, do you remember the old Tabasco commercial where it's a gentleman sitting on his porch, basically just throwing a bottle of hot sauce on pizza, eating it, watching a mosquito hit his leg and then blow up?
I do.
Sounds familiar?
No, I don't remember. Plus, Tabasco's not hot. It's more vinegary.
This is true.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's not Frank's. Give it a little credit.
I actually have a favorite brand of Scotch bonnet sauce, Walker's Wood.
I need
It's
you
actually
to
really
take
good.
a minute and make fun of Frank's.
I mean, Frank's.
Frank's
there's
is
a couple of-
need you to.
Frank's is not hot
It
sauce.
does not.
No, Frank's is not hot sauce. Frank's is wing sauce. And matter of fact, Frank's does make a wing sauce. Frank's makes
They
an
do.
extra hot wing sauce that is, while not hot, actually pretty good. But what they're not telling you is that they kind of expect you to melt a little butter and then stir it up with that and then toss your.
Why are you
fried wings
buttering
in
your
that.
sauce?
Because that's how you make wing sauce.
That is how you make wing sauce. Wing sauce is typically mixed with butter, Squick. Squick, I'm not asking you to be informed. I'm just
Angy
telling you that
squick
this
noise.
is. It doesn't matter. Have you ever had hot
Angy
wings?
squick noise.
I want to take Squick
He-
to Buffalo Wild Wings now so badly.
I don't believe I've ever been to a Buffalo Wild Wings.
You know, I have a complaint about Buffalo Wild Wings. I went to the local Buffalo Wild Wings, at some point, and I ordered their tortilla chips, and then they gave me this weird salsa with beans, and I'm like, no, this cannot stand. First of all, no. Second of all, no. And third of all, why? Also, no. And so I'm like, just what's your hottest sauce? And it's the blazing sauce or whatever word. I'm like, yeah, bring me 2 cups full of that. And then they carry it out, and I'm just dipping my chips in the blazing sauce. And I'm using it, and like the manager comes out and stares at me for a second, watch me just dipping chips in the blazing sauce, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, I got him to bring me like 3 or 4 more cups of the blazing sauce, and yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was a little bitter, but it wasn't so bad.
It
Wasn't
is.
hot.
It is.
So what I'm hearing right now is that if
Butter.
somebody in the aux or in chat wants to send Mad Ducks The Last Dab from First We Feast and I don't even remember what the hell the name of the show, Hot Ones, then
Hot ones, yeah.
you're more than welcome to, and he will tell you how it's not hot enough.
No, I will do a flavor analysis. There's a one called the hottest effing sauce, and it's got like warning labels and such. And a friend from work thought it would be funny to get a bottle of it, and everybody gathered in the kitchen before work that day. And I filled a plastic spoon with this hot sauce, and I just got it in my mouth, and I'm like holding my mouth, thinking, it's a little bitter. I could cook with this. And then I swallowed the hot sauce. My coworker thought that maybe it wasn't that hot, so he dabbed some on his finger, touched his finger to his tongue, and 3 seconds later, he's got the kitchen sink going, and he's holding his tongue under the sink. And I'm like, it's not that hot. But it did etch the spoon. It etched the plastic spoon. You could not wipe it off because the caustic sauce had just started to dissolve the plastic, which was a little weird.
And he doesn't like stuff that hot, everybody. He'll tell you that.
Shyla used that sauce to make gravy until it was gone, and then we hunted down another bottle, and now we can't find it. It was really good gravy. Yeah.
Hashtag gravy hot sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've seen the video of how I measure how much cayenne pepper to put in my crawfish.
Generally, the answer is yes.
All of it.
I mean,
Entire
open
container.
fish, insert pepper.
Close enough. This year, when we cook crawfish, if I can scrape together the funds, she wants it to be hotter.
Yeah, you're not using cayenne for that.
We got her some ghost pepper flakes, and she puts it on spaghetti.
Jesus, fish. Is she? Are you sure she's human?
Like, do you just hate good food? Why would you make hot spaghetti? Stop it.
Hot skitty.
You don't
No.
make hot sketty?
No, stop hotting the sketty.
But it's not hot. It's just ghost pepper flakes.
But Squick, that makes them
It's like cut
oodles.
with arbol peppers too. So I mean, it's like not as.
The fuck is an arbol pepper?
It's oh god, it's quick. All right, hold on. You know what? No, I refuse. I'm going to make this worse.
Uh-oh. This always goes well.
An arbol pepper wearing a hat. I'm making this worse. I refuse to be helpful in this moment. I will not.
Dux, is this going on a shirt later for me? Am I going to turn this into something that's actually physically in this universe?
Oh my god, it's cute.
It sounds like a yes there, Mo.
Yep, fair enough.
This is the cutest thing ever. This is the cutest pepper ever. I must share this pepper.
On the long list of cute peppers, this is the top.
Quite you. Also, yes. Check the holler. Moa sent it to you as well.
Oh,
behold.
So, what?
And the fact that it's playing a 4-string acoustic bass just makes it better for me.
Of course it is. I hope the 4-string acoustic bass has a face.
Somehow it has 5 strings, but also 4 strings. But also 5 strings. But also 4 strings.
I don't know.
What number don't that bend good work way? Why?
Words. I know
I'm just delete numbers.
I know I'm coming right up against the end of the time slot here, but by golly, I'm gonna try to finish one of these two things, and I might try to finish both of them.
Kick its ass.
Seabass.
I like how our new goal isn't seeing how late we get you to start, but if we can make you not finish.
Well, no, I mean, it's
we
fine
gotta
if he
move the goalposts
finishes.
sometimes.
Yeah, like, we don't want to be completely belligerent monsters, just
Moderately
Mostly
belligerent monsters.
monsters.
yeah, it's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
This is all
Nothing's wrong.
fine. It's all very fine.
Nothing's
You
wrong.
sound worried about it. Have you tried
Not. Hey guys, how's chat doing right now?
Do I need to also fetch a musical instrument?
Only if it's an automaton.
You know, that could
I
be
do
arranged.
not possess an automaton.
God, I want an automaton. I would do stupid things with an automaton. For
I
no
don't
reason.
think it's possible to do anything but stupid things with an automaton.
I've got a melodica I don't know how to play.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, one moment. Acquiring melodica.
Oh, hold on. There is a request. I was playing Mr. Bassface. I am Bully Snake. I am sorry. I was playing Mr. Bassface. I got distracted. I will put a link to Arbol Pepper in a hat playing the mysteriously stringed instrument. Here you go. It is now linked in chat. It is there. That is where it is.
I'm sorry, did I just hear the Space Station 13 clown? Pretty close.
I wonder if that would get us in trouble. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Mo, pick a note. Pick a letter, A through G.
F.
Daring. F sharp.
Squick.
Yeah.
Pick a note. A
F.
through G. It's just F. I feel like I'm going to regret this. Parallax. Pick a note. A through G.
B flat.
That's not an F.
I have a favorite note, damn it, and it's B flat.
I understand that notes have letters.
Okay. The brown note. I don't know the brown note. Thankfully.
That was F sharp.
I feel like it would be F splat.
I held down too many buttons and now my lungs are empty.
I think you held down the correct number of buttons.
Okay, one moment. Let me,
Quick, I cast manual breathing on you.
It's surprisingly difficult to do.
Squick, I can do roughly what you just did. Just
Yeah, it sounds right.
We can be trusted with musical instruments.
Mine is very large and difficult to get out, so I'm not going to do that right now.
Wait, where's my dude?
I mean, I don't know that I'm qualified to answer that.
Did you like order an Uber or like what?
Uber Eats. By the way, how's chat doing? I'm not paying attention to my computer.
It's a wind instrument. You have to blow it.
Cookie says she does have her penny whistle. I want a penny whistle. I ordered
Penny whistle.
I ordered a box of 100 kazoos.
Oh, I am
for the
reminded.
meetup.
I've got you two in here. I need to ask some questions about box o food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I possess so many quantum energy squares.
Likewise.
So I don't think we did this on stream. Do you wanna explain what happened here?
You ever gone to the internet?
Yeah.
Then the internet tries to sell you something.
Yep.
Quite regularly.
Oh, no.
And then your brain takes all leave of previous reason and senses and good ideas and is just like, yeah, okay. And then you have a $45 food box, TM, arrive at your door.
Trademark. Yes.
Yeah, me too.
So, yes, but Squick, you're leaving out the part of the story where you linked it into the holler, a little painting group, and you said someone talked me out of this, and while I attempted to talk you out of it,
I also did.
You ordered it. Cookie ordered it, and then when I showed it to Shyla, she said, "That should be fun. Let's order it." And then I ordered it against, admittedly, begrudgingly. And when it came in, I have to admit that some of these food products are some of the food products of all time.
They certainly
As
are.
Cookie puts it better than I do.
The most flamboyant mid-grade breakfast cereal I've ever seen.
Very, very flamboyant. Very much legally breakfast cereal.
A series of energy products that I can only describe as
bird food mixed in paste.
Oh, there's also the
So a kind bar.
deeply compressed prune-like substance desperately cosplaying as chocolate.
Yep. That is definitely a thing. And then don't forget that there is lots of gum that claims we have caffeine. This is very safe.
Oh yeah, caffeine. Okay, so the gum I'm actually here for. I do like caffeinated gum.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
I make a lot of bad decisions, but I like caffeinated
And
gum.
what about the weirdly flat, weirdly not flat, almost cookie-like substance pack?
Oh yeah, the like bizarrely Dutch things.
Yes.
That's what they're called. It's on the packaging.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Bizarrely
Cookie
Dutch.
says the biscotti are okayish. See, here's the problem.
Okay.
The biscotti said pumpkin spice on it, and pumpkin spice anything is not allowed in our house. As a matter of fact,
it said
pumpkin
that
spice.
aggressively.
I am very aggressive about no pumpkin spice in our home ever. As a matter of fact, preferably not on our property at all. It is
spice
a
must
get
flow.
it out of here. I don't care.
The spice.
Not the pumpkin spice.
The spice.
No pumpkin spice motor oil in our house. Yeah, huge amounts of energy food.
Stick your squick in the Bach Paul Atreides.
Orlin is saying huge amounts of energy foods that are going to appear in the teacher's lounge at the start of the year. I have started the process of taking some of the stuff to work, one box at a time.
Why teacher's lounge when you can poison the workplace by giving that food to the children who have other classes soon with the teachers that displease you the most? You have betrayed me. You have betrayed my trust. The child that enters your room will vibrate incontrollably.
Quick,
Squick,
food
if you're
allergies
gonna
in children
do-
are not funny, but food allergies in humans, adult humans.
Oh no,
is quite
food
funny.
allergies, very not funny.
Hey,
Caffeine
Squick, do you want some
vibrations,
sugar-free
very
gummy
funny.
bears?
No! I do not need an anal
I mean,
prolapse.
I've seen the reviews, but how bad can they be?
Can't be that
Try 'em.
bad.
I guess somebody is going to send Squick a 3-pound sugar-free gummy bear.
Yeah, I mean, I start work on Mondays, so
What could
you
possibly
know that's
go
a great
wrong?
way to make a first impression.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Defiant Lyran Guard color.
That's
As
a hard change in the conversation tone.
as
But that is
the
really cool.
group as the group Lyran player, I approve.
And I'm going to try to knock out this Covenant Guard real quick. I have...
Look, it's not about the
thank you,
rectal
Grimos.
prolapse. It's about the high-speed discharge of all of your meat processed items. Like, it's
Remember,
the
folks, stay
Haribo gummy
hydrated.
bear cleanse.
Parallax, Grimo says, I like that robot. That's a nice robot.
It's a nice robot. It looks pretty good.
Thank you. I'm pretty happy with how these have turned out from the modeling standpoint, and the paint's
The
pretty
Lyran
okay.
solution. The Lyran solution to most problems is just add more guns. Who needs heat sinks?
Yeah, with this thing, that's definitely on point.
Like, Alpha Strike, shut down, repeat.
Sleepy time.
A smoldering crater will result one way or the other.
And we've got Cookie saying that's what a prolapse is, Squick. Insides go outsides because of pooping.
That is a structural failure. I am talking about a standard, orderly, high-volume maneuver.
Those feel like mutually exclusive things, but here we are.
That's the difference.
Shane
between
Train says the
controlled
Lyran
demolition
solution
and bombing.
Shane Train says the Lyran solution is usually to bury the problem with money. That is
also
more brief
true.
way of saying it is. My way of explaining is usually that the Lyran solution to any given problem is to ignore the cost of ordnance and logistics and just throw explosive things downrange until people go away.
Yeah, the Long Tom is the great communicator, and mostly what it communicates is go away.
Yeah, and when they burn down, they can be converted into a very good smoker.
A very, very large smoker.
Yeah, Murphy's mobile meat check.
It's true. Did you ever figure out the
wants to goo your brush?
What?
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 BizMonkey says, "Hey Para, your brush tip is looking a little split. I recommend the goo from Monument."
This brush is cheap, and I'm not worried about it. This is a cheap synthetic. This brush is good brush.
I have a couple of brushes that are of, say, medium quality that I like, but they've turned into like some sort of like armored, stabby, brush-shaped object. I don't know how to make it more brush.
Okay, so let me ask you a couple of questions regarding the brush. I'm assuming it's a synthetic brush.
Probably.
Is it valued at more than $10?
$6.
Okay, this is probably a synthetic brush.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, depending on what kind of condition the tip is in, it may or may not be recoverable. Like
it isn't frayed or anything like that. It's just like I always wash them and rinse.
Okay.
Stop breathing.
Okay. The other thing there is, if you've got paint up in the ferrule, that's also difficult to deal with.
I didn't know I bought feral paint. I thought it was all housebroken.
Well, unfortunately, it's the brushes, not the paint.
And did it paint in the corners?
What?
Did your brush paint the corners?
No, my brushes were litter trained, I thought.
I mean, I've generated a lot of litter, and that took almost no training.
Okay, so to answer your question, how would you recover this in general? There's a number of options. The cheapest option is going to be using something I know you already have on hand, where you soak the brush for maybe a couple of hours in isopropyl alcohol.
Oh yeah, I come home bleeding a lot, and I use isopropyl alcohol to clean out the.
So that can loosen up a lot of the stuff that's in the paint. You don't really want to do that very much with a natural fiber brush, but you can do it with a synthetic all day and it doesn't care. That should loosen up a lot of the stuff that's in there. After that, this is brush soap that I use, the Masters Brush Cleaner. I recently noticed that they actually have this at Hobby Lobby, if you can bring yourself to shop at Hobby Lobby. And you just get a little bit of it on here, like that. Get some water on it, run it across your palm, and just do this a few times until the foam comes out clean and clear. And most of the time, it will actually get the stuff out of the belly of the brush as long as it's below the ferrule. If you can see here, and maybe you can, maybe you can't. There's actually a little bit of dark up here by the metal part of this. That's up in the ferrule. That's not coming out.
BizMonkey actually pointed out that it's feral, not feral. And BizMonkey, come on. You had to know.
Rule.
I was...
No goblin brushes. Give shiny rock.
That's fair. Yeah.
So you can use a brush paint like this for a while, and you can use it to get stuff out of it, but then it also works as a conditioner, so you just leave a little bit of it in it, and it'll help the brush keep its shape. That said, the other thing that you can do is you can use the same stuff that I use to strip paint off of minis. Plastic minis. I'm going to say that a couple of times. Plastic minis, not metal minis. I use different stuff for that. That's metal minis. You would use acetone. Do not use acetone on your brushes. But stuff that you can get at the Dollar Tree. It's called LA's Totally Awesome.
Oh, the yellow stuff.
The yellow stuff. The yellow stuff is dramatically good at this, and it works quick. You can dilute it, and it will still work, but you don't have to. Just like put it in a glass or something, soak your brushes in it for an hour, come back to them, and rinse them out. Try to work the paint out with your fingernail, that kind of thing. A lot of it's going to come out. And then, again, you want something like this, or you can actually use, like, hair product to reshape the brush and keep it in shape, because that should help it stay that way a little bit. But considering the price of like pomade and this, they're about the same, so just get this. And then that should let you, again, reshape the tip of your blade, and that should take care of it. Your blade, your brush.
Magic brush cleaner and craziness. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
The brush in question is a wide, flat brush that I have honestly been using to do like a lot of the work.
Okay.
I painted an entire company of urban mechs while you were streaming once with this brush. So I'm partial because, up Cookie says boys with a period. We're in trouble.
Oh no.
Mo did it. Not my fault.
What happened?
Oh, we are also 15 minutes over.
Yeah, but I'm
There's
sorry.
nobody behind us.
Did somebody start coming in behind us? That's new.
I don't know. Like, we're just going to collectively
Okay.
use the power of
They can come in and join us, and then there'll be a...
I have effectively finished this thing. I'm going to put a little bit of paint on.
Oh, Cookie's getting tired.
That's awesome.
Cookie, if you're going to bed, we can all wish you a happy unconscious time. Chat, everybody, please type happy unconscious time for Cookie. In fact, I'll do it too.
Yes, happy unconscious time, Cookie. And
happy
unconscious time, Cookie.
Unconscious.
Enjoy your partial brain shutdown, followed by vivid hallucinations and file indexing.
Say hello to the Hat Man.
Hat Man. No.
Okay, so this is where we ended up. I probably need to go reinforce the gray on that autocannon, but for an hour and a half worth of work, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
I will get some better pictures of that and get them ready for next week. But guys, we are at 11:15. We are well past our time slot, so we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Thanks for being here, Mo. Thanks for joining us this week.
Happy to be here.
You may ask yourself if I'm playing closing time on Mr. Baseface.
Okay, but what if instead of asking myself, I asked you?
Not allowed.
Oh, that's fair enough then.
Power to the complex will now be shutting down in 5 minutes. Please shut down all experimentation and power ports.
They're going to turn off the lights on us, guys.
No, I'm going to poop harder.
I have stolen so many lamps that when the lights go off on a biotic, you can't actually tell.
And arcade
It's kind of a
machines,
problem.
All right, guys. Everybody, have a good night. Thanks for being here. We'll be back next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Have fun out there.